Hello and welcome, Aquarius, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for April 2023. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and intuitive reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. It's not a problem. Take what you need and leave the rest. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Aquarius, let's begin April's forecast. We're going to incorporate tarot and astrology in the best way we can. How are you feeling with all that Pluto energy in your sign now? It's just starting to show. It probably showed a little bit before middle of March. Started feeling it coming, and boom, here it is. So we're going to break this down for you. But first of all, I want to tell you that I picked a card each out of my separate oracle decks. This one is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle, and this other message is from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. And we're going to reveal those at the end of the reading, and they kind of sum up exactly what we talked about. Gives us a little bit of extra guidance, so stick around for the ending for that. So let's begin. Mercury on April 3rd moves into Taurus. So this is when communication needs to be grounded. We need to speak what we mean and say what we mean. We got to do it in a loving way that's practical. We cannot be stubborn and rigid in our views. This is when things go wrong. So remember that, okay? So let's pull some cards really quick. 3 cards for Aquarius. Can I have 2 more, please? Okay, 1 more. There it is. Ooh, they want you to know that there's either a message coming through that you've been waiting for that you're going to get, especially with Mercury going into Taurus. So, you know, I'm making this on the 3rd right now, so you're probably already noticing this. And you don't want to cast judgment on anyone or anything this month. That's one of the main themes. Let's not cast judgment on anyone, including ourselves. That's a big no-no. Do not do that. Not good. Not good. Instead, put yourself in a mindset of prosperity this month, okay? You want to reach for the higher hanging fruit, not for the low stuff, all right? And this is what you may be struggling with. You know, why am I always going for those lower vibe people, places, or things? Instead, what you're doing is you're using your wisdom to plant better seeds to produce better fruit. The low hanging stuff, you know, it's easy to pick. You don't want to do that. On April 6th, we have a full moon in the 9th house. Now, full moons illuminate things in our lives, and this is taking place in the 9th house. So you may be thinking about going back to school. You may also, stuff about education, but it also could be the way that we look at life, our beliefs, religion comes into play there. Also, finding a new way of looking at life, and also travel. That means long distance travel. Some of you may be going on spring break. So just be careful with that. Make sure you've got your whole itinerary planned out and everything. You don't want to leave room for mistakes and frustration. Okay? And if you're probably debating whether to take a vacation, I think you should. Stop judging yourself that, oh, I haven't worked too hard for a vacation, or, you know, we need time off. I wish I could take that advice, but you do. You actually have to. So, yeah, there looks like not an issue with money, but opening up to abundance and being that person that knows that I create my wealth. And if I open my hand, the universe provides it for me. And this could be centered around a group of friends or family, maybe like going into business, a partnership or something like that, a trio of business partners together. Let's get some more collaboration on that, shall we? Elaboration, I should say. Elaborate with me, guides and spirits. 2 more. Yeah, the hangman, judgment, hangman. Yeah, we've got to, maybe this is a call to action that you can't beat yourself up the way that you're so used to, you know? You're strong enough to do this. There is a change. 2 kings in a row right there. That's some big major stuff. And more major cards. The Hangman says maybe you are trying to force the situation that you want instead of letting it flow into your life. That may be the belief that you need to change around the full moon. Instead, you just need to step into your destiny. I mean, that's a powerful message right there. Aquarius, pay attention. You know, especially when we have all this powerful energy that moved into your sign, what are you going to do with it? And sometimes if you've not been doing your work, you know, as far as taking care of yourself and everything else in your life, you know, this is when it brings it to light. What are you going to do? Are you going to continue to go this way, or are you going to take the reins and change things once and for all? Thank you very much. Now they want the messages to fly. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I was talking about. Don't be discontent in just the way things are going. Start planning to make things happen. Really, because by August, you're going to see a lot of change for yourself here. Good change. You got to be excited about the change that's coming to you. You can't be discontent or bored or like, well, life's got really boring and, you know, I'm not going to do anything else. You know, that kind of thing. So just remember that. But what it all comes down to is faith. Faith, faith, faith. That's what it all comes down to. What are you going to do about this? You've got to plan and act as if. Get out of this funk you're in. I know it's heavy energy. Maybe it's a time for adjustment for you, but that's okay. But the universe is saying, come on, kid, let's go. Let's go. So remember that. And really believe that you are destined for something better. Now, the full moon is going to be taking place on the 6th, so that starts the whole show. And then we've got on the 11th, the planet of love, Venus, moving into Gemini, a fellow air sign. So this is when love kind of walks in. So you may be, let's play scenarios here and how this could pan out together. You may be on a trip or something like that, a vacation or a getaway, and you meet somebody. It could be substantial. You know what I mean? This is a time where Venus in Gemini is very flirty, very social. So just be aware of that. It's really good energy. So just allow it to flow into your life. Don't force it. When you start forcing things, they push back because you're supposed to go with the flow with life. The life isn't supposed to flow with you. That's not the way it goes. I know that you march to the beat of your own drum, but you're out of sync with the rest of the band. You know what I'm saying? But this Venus in the Gemini will really make things work. You know what I mean? Really make you feel like excited about things. So that's the best way I can describe it. But 7 days later on the 18th, this is getting us ready for this solar eclipse that's going to happen. First one of the year. So, you know, it's all about getting things balanced in your life and being emotionally detached from the things that anger you and trigger you. Let's not have things constantly trigger you. Moon squares Mars on the 18th, and that's some pretty volatile energy. That could be us having a screaming match of who's, you know, it could just be volatile energy. So just be aware of that, okay? I'm going to pull one more card. No, they want to give 2. And what they're telling you is that you're being tested at this moment right now. So go with the flow. Learn from your mistakes. Go within. That's what the Hermit card is. The Hermit card says go within. Open up to abundance, and you will have, looks like a relationship or a partnership here. So come out of the dark and into the light. This is the time to do it. This is the time to do it. Now on April 20th, we have our first solar eclipse of the year. It's also a new moon in the sign of Aries, and it's in your 3rd house. So this, again, could be communication is vital to how you want the rest of your 6 months to go, because solar eclipses, their effects show for 6 months. It's not like a regular new moon where it's 30 days. So you want to be aware of that and use this to your advantage, because you want to get the communication done way before this solar eclipse. So if you can do this around the 11th, around the time of the full moon, Easter, around there, that would be a perfect time, because everything starts to get a little bit testy, and you want to be ahead of the curve on this, Aquarius, okay? So let's pull 3 more cards. Yep. Swift and fast success. If you're looking for love, I think this is the month to do it. You know what? And I've said that in every reading. That Venus and Gemini energy makes you flirty. It makes even the wallflower, batting their eyes at you. It's incredible energy. You just got to be careful with it. Don't get yourself in trouble. Now, listen, trust your intuition. Yeah, something's going on around the full moon that's going to really make you trust your intuition and take a risk, and it will be successful. So if you meet somebody and you're questioning it, don't. Go with the flow. Remember what I've been telling you. Go with the flow, all right? That sounds like pretty exciting energy. The next day after the solar eclipse, Mercury goes retrograde in Taurus. You got to get what you say and all those plans done now, okay? And that doesn't mean it's putting any pressure on you. What it means is that you've just got to open up to the universe and trust that it's taking you where you need to go. I mean, that's the biggest thing right there. The biggest thing is, I know this energy is heavy and it's hard and it hits, but once you get into its rhythm, you will be able to sail through everything this month and for the next 6 months, to be totally honest. All right, let's pull some oracle cards so we can sum up and kind of reiterate some things that we talked about, that kind of thing. All right, can I get 3 cards for Aquarius, please? Oh, there they are right there. Let me go grab those really quick. Yeah, Aquarius, use this powerful Pluto energy to your advantage and don't let it sink you. That's kind of like what the bad side of Pluto wants, is that it wants to sink you. But you need to focus on this. Love begins. And that can be with yourself when you stop judging yourself also. You're going to have some mental conflict, but that's okay. You need to emotionally detach from it and don't own it. Take care of the situation and allow love to come in, okay? And then you need patience this month. Things are going to test you, okay? It's going to make your head swim. You're going to have a lot of mental conflict. I want you to be more grounded in the way that you think and the way that you react this month. Because you've got Pluto in the background, and it's a big pusher. It could almost feel like peer pressure sometimes. All right, I'm not getting it fast enough, so I'm going to force it. That's when things go really wrong, and I don't want you to do that. The clear message here is go with the flow this month, and have patience that things are going to work out for you. Don't judge it. Don't blame the world, because your reality is a reflection of how you feel inside, and that's the truth. So let's pull some more cards from this oracle deck. Kind of finish out the reading, round it out. Thank you. Release. Very nice. Endings, transformation, freedom. That's another thing. Pluto in your sign is all about revolution and endings and starting off on a better note instead of the sour ones that we're so used to. There's a new dawn coming in your life. Get excited about it and accept it. That's the biggest thing. One more for Aquarius, please. Yep, that's it. Wow. I hope you're ready. Wow, look at that. All right, I want you to focus on this energy. This is creation, abundance. Why is that so blurry? Creation, abundance. It's taking action. It's not waiting for things to come. It's taking care of things. And it's using your heart also. Come from the heart this month. 6 of air is relief, hope, moving on, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're moving on to better things. You just got to release all this stuff that makes you feel like a prisoner in life, whether it be your mind or what's around you. You need to release it, let it go, let it transform you. Let the energy that's in your sign right now transform you to something new. That's a powerful message. Attachment. Maybe this is what's going on. You're attached to the outcome, and now you're getting desperate about it. You don't need to. That's a spider web you do not need to get stuck in. All right, so remember that. Maybe there's an attachment that you need to let go of. Maybe it's a habit or something like that. It's time to let it go. Check that out. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon. although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. That goes right along with this. You're attached to an outcome and you're starting to quaver thinking, uh-oh, it's not going to go the way it is. Your prayers are still going to be answered, and it may not come in the form that you see it in your mind, but you need to be open to other possibilities that will bring you the same outcome. You follow me on that? You got to make sure, Aquarius, this can be a volatile time. It can bring you down or it can release you with no ceiling. So that's a powerful message this month. Short and sweet, no messing around. Boom, 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 boom. That's how Pluto works. All right, Aquarius, I hope this resonates with you. Let go of any attachments and know that your prayers are answered, and we will see you in May. Thank you very much.